Baby Shark. How life has changed, guys. Currently starting the morning with a bit of Baby Shark. Coda's been sat in his chair watching a little bit of that, and now he's having a little go on his playmat, aren't you? Good morning, Coda. Welcome to the vlog. Welcome to a brand new day. And also, guys, I just want to say, he is wearing for the very first time 6 to 9 months. This outfit is. You're such a big boy. Yes. So it looks like we have a tall, let me turn this off. It looks like we have a rather tall baby on our hands because Coda is 5, no, he's not even 5 months. He's 4, in about a week he'll be 5 months. So he's only 4.5 months at the moment and a bit. Maths is on top form this morning. Good morning, guys. Welcome back to another vlog. It is a beautiful day here, a beautiful day. It's been a few days since we last picked the camera up. We have been catching up with family, things like that, since getting back from our trip. But today, Coda's just smiling and staring at me. But today we thought we would bring you guys along because Lucy and I decided to try and get the rest of 2022 in order a little bit. Since we've been back in the UK, we got back in September or something last year. Lucy was obviously heavily pregnant. We then moved into this flat here that we bought. We then started renovating that flat. Then it was Christmas time with the family. Then it was all the New Year stuff, Lucy getting more pregnant. January, just before Coda was born, obviously Lucy was very pregnant, so life was very different then. We couldn't do as much as we were doing before. Then end of January, Coda comes along, he's born. Then a few months of just adjusting to being parents. That first month, more or less spent indoors, going out for short walks and things like that. Then we kind of find our feet month 3 and now month 4. We've then in that time sold this place and we are buying a house, which we're still waiting. We haven't got any updates on that just yet. So we'll be moving again. So it's been non-stop since we've been back. Vlogging the whole time as well. Still uploading every other day, every 2-3 days on the Juicy Vlog. We've got a new car. We've had 2 new cars. We are making other videos on our other channels around that as well. So life has been crazy. We've also been trying to go away on trips. We've been up to Manchester to see Kim and Tom. We've been to the Cotswolds. We've been, before Coda was born, Liverpool. We did a load of UK traveling. So we thought we would try and get the rest of the year in order because now we somehow find ourselves at the end of June. January, February, March, April, May, June, that's halfway through the year. So yes, we thought it would be fun today to head out into Brighton, go and get some food, go and get some coffee, maybe try a new place, take the laptop, take a notepad and pen, sit down and decide what we want to do with the rest of this year. And that is going to involve traveling, that's going to involve some big trips. We want to go back to the Philippines, we want to go to probably Bali. We want to definitely get over that side of the world because we miss it so much. I was making coffee this morning and the sun was shining and I was thinking, oh, do you remember the days where we'd walk out of our apartment in BGC? You don't remember because you weren't there. You like listening to the story. And we'd walk down to Shaka for a smoothie bowl at Burgos Circle, or we'd walk to Elephant Grounds in the high street and the sun would be out and everyone would be out enjoying themselves. We'd get breakfast and coffee. And I really started to miss BGC a lot at that point. The Supercar Sunday on Sundays, that was a lot of fun. I was thinking of all this stuff that we missed, so we definitely want to get back there. And we only have 6 months of this year left. And then it's going to be Christmas. It's going to be Coda's first Christmas, isn't it, mister? Are you excited? He doesn't even know what Christmas is yet. So we're gonna go out now, we'll head in the car, bring you guys along and try and get a plan together for the rest of 2022. Let us know if this is something you do. With our lifestyle, I suppose we sometimes do it, we sometimes don't. Sometimes we just kind of go with the flow, but it's good for us to get a bit of an idea in place, I think, isn't it? Yeah, so we can work towards things that we wanna do. Yeah, let us know if you're a real planner. Comment below right now, are you a real organised person and a planner, or are you someone who just kind of goes with the flow and lets sort of life take the way and you kind of ride the wave? But it's a beautiful day, need to get outside. I was in all day yesterday, I did not leave the flat, I was just working on the laptop, so really craving some fresh air, some outdoor time, some coffee, some food, a little bit of social buzz, energy, people in Brighton. Haven't been over there for a while, so I'm gonna put the camera down, stop talking. Okay, I'm just running out to get some coffee in a place called Small Batch where I used to go when I worked in this town. My old office before YouTube was in this town, and this is my little coffee shop that I used to go to on my lunch breaks and before work, things like that. Small Batch coffee, and it's still here and it's still the same. so much. Iced oat latte.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Cheers. Happy, what is it? Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. Cheers. Okay, 100 pounds of fuel. Let's see what that gave us. Half a tank. Wow.
Is that it?
Just over half. Wow. Just over half. Outside the Grand Hotel. What's going on here today? Tattoo.
Coda! Hi, baby! So we've just parked up at Churchill Square, and I must say I am incredibly impressed at how big these spaces are. Look, all of this space is ours here. Amazing. That's what you need.
That's the best part about having a baby.
Your
car doesn't get scraped.
I don't think you can say that.
It's in the top 4 things.
I don't think you can say that is the best part of having a baby. That's slightly rude to Coda, but.
I said top 4.
Top 4. Have you locked the car or are you just walking off?
I'm getting a photo.
Right, I've already done that.
So we have ordered breakfast and found a little seat in the corner here. We haven't actually eaten here before. We've had coffee here before, haven't we? Yeah, Coda's ordered double espresso.
Yeah.
Get him going for the day. They've got this cool little coffee poster here actually. That's nice. And this whole place is really nice. Looking forward to trying the food. Breakfasts have arrived and they look amazing. Top dollar. Although Lucy's wasn't top dollar, Lucy hacked to the menu, ordered eggs on sourdough toast, £5, which in Brighton, very, very cheap. I've got the veggie breakfast. I've got some eggs, mushroom, avocado, tomatoes, and organic baked beans. Coda's having a little chill, and we are here to get a little bit, well, as I said, get a little bit of work done, get a little bit of planning done for the year.
I was saying to George, we were both saying the other day how with what we do, we don't really have colleagues and we don't have an office, so sometimes when we've got quite a lot of admin stuff to get done, it's nice to get out into a cafe or somewhere outside of our flat.
We could easily do this at home.
Yeah, we could do it at home, but it's like, I don't know, you get more ideas and then more inspired when you're out and about. And apparently blow more bubbles, according to Coda. Blowing bubbles.
Okay, Coda and I have snuck off. Lucy is looking for some clothes, and I'm gonna go, yes, it is still here. I'm gonna go and get a Boost juice, which we used to get years ago. I think they have Boost in the Philippines. Or maybe I'm thinking of that other juice place where we had that credit card issue that one time. But anyway, Boost juice bar is here, so I'm gonna try and get a healthy green juice. Thank you very much. Thank you. You too, thanks.
Okay, we're back in the car now. We got a few bits in Brighton and we only went over there with the intention of getting some work done. Wow, look at the blue skies behind me, it's so nice. But we parked in a shopping mall, so we had a little look around some shops and picked up some bits. Like George said earlier, Coda's in the next size now, so we had to pick up some vests that fit him because they're a little bit tight, the other ones, and a few other bits, but I'll show you when we get home later. And we're actually meeting my mum and Jez, her boyfriend, in a little while for some fish and chips, which is perfect for this weather. But good news, I went back to the gym yesterday, which I'm very proud of. I didn't know when after Coda was born I'd be going back, and 4 months is the right time for me. It's when we've got a bit more time now. We feel like we've got a little bit of our lives back, in terms of him not needing us like so constantly. Obviously we're still there with him, one of us, all the time, but as in it's not like a constant thing. Like his feeds are a little bit more spaced out now and stuff, so it's a little bit easier to have some time. And I think we're just also trying to figure out when the best time to travel with him is as well. So like again George was saying earlier, we've got 4 or 5 different trips that we want to do this year, but we're just figuring out the months to do them in, trying to figure out Coda's age at the time, the weather in the countries that we're going to, what we're going to need depending on his age, like what he'll be eating or feeding or whatever. So there's lots to think about. So the biggest trip's going to be the Philippines, so we need to figure out where that's going to be. That's going to be the biggest chunk of time, and we want to figure out when the best time is to go for several reasons. And it's slightly overwhelming, the thought of going back in terms of what we need to take with us. I'm a little bit nervous to travel with such a long flight with Coda. I'm a little bit nervous with the packing and how he'll be on the flight. We don't know what he's going to be like, so we'd like to do a smaller trip before then just to try it out, and hopefully it won't put us off. I'm joking. And obviously once we get there, we need to figure out where we're going to be based, what we're going to be doing. We'll be in our condo, but where are we going to go, where are we going to visit? I think we'll want to spend quite a lot of time in Manila because it is like a second home to us, so there's so many things we want to go and do. See our friends. I know, mental, isn't it? There's so many people we need to catch up with and introduce Coda to in real life. And then of course it will be fun to do some trips as well, some islands maybe, some road trips. Baguio and Tagaytay, when we asked before, they were the two that everyone recommended because it's a little bit cooler. Obviously Coda's never experienced that heat before, so we need to kind of figure out ways to balance that and how to cope with that, because he's in like a tiny vest now today and he's warm and it's like 20 degrees, so we're going to be in 30 degrees plus. So yeah, that's something to consider. And that's another reason why we didn't want to go when he was a newborn, because newborns can't regulate their body temperature very well, so waiting until he's, I don't know, 6 or 7 months old means that hopefully he's gonna be able to cope with the weather a bit better. And we want him to have an amazing time. We want him to go at the right time for him and not just us go because we fancy it. We need to think about him now, and we want him to enjoy it. I know he will, meeting all these different people and experiencing the weather and the beaches and the sand and like seeing all the different things. I know he's only little, but it's gonna be a sensory overload for him, and hopefully he loves it, and hopefully we get on really well with traveling with him. So very exciting times coming soon. Loads and loads and loads of planning to do, especially for the big trip. Yeah, it's really hot. The aircon's broken in this car, so sweating, but it's all good. And we're just heading up to a place called Truly Hill now, which is a nice viewpoint because we're filming a video for another channel. More on that soon. But busy day, productive day, and I'm hungry and I can't wait for fish and chips later.
Okay, so luckily Lucy's mum and Jez have already ordered for us.
Very helpful because the queue's huge. So.
It is huge. Very, very popular fish and chip shop near us, Chipwick, which has won awards and is very popular, especially on sunny days, sunny weather. So I think the food should pretty much be ready when we're there. Fish and chips in quite a while. Got a big, large cod. Fish is local as well.
I got chicken.
Lucy got some chicken.
I got fish.
Fish, mainly fish, and
Coda's on the Coda's on the lamb.
Coda's got lamb. You got chicken. We've got fish
And chips.
Cheers. And we're sat at the beach as well. You cannot beat that. One of the best things you can do in England